You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening. It's so fun and games until it doesn't. Toss me out, I'll hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. Yeah. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity. Trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane. Trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Try to paint me like a no-name, so sorry, but we're not the same. No, we're not the same. Boo-hoo, poor you, please forgive me, cause I don't feel any pity. I'm fed up with lies, you wanted my demise. Now you're watching me rise, rise, rise. Up in the window, smaller and smaller you fade out. Up in the window, yeah. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity. Trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane. Trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. In the window. In the window. In the window. In the window.
Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, levitate. Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate.
Watch me levitate. You cannot kill my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity. Trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot kill my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane. Trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain, game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. are so heartless, and you don't care. And I don't even know what I've been fighting for. You got me hoping, and you don't care. And I don't even know what I've been fighting for. Every time I fall in the deep, and I can't fight it, I can't fight it. You wreck my mind, I'm losing my sleep. And you know that it's all that I need, so don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. I know it's reckless, but I don't care. You're dangerously close and I keep going on. You keep me fading, and I don't care. 'Cause I want everything that I've been running from. Every time I fall in it deep, and I can't fight it, I can't fight it. You wreck my mind, I'm losing my sleep. And you know that it's all that I need, so don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, la 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, la 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, la 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 la, don't leave me alone.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
I've been trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way.
All right, everybody. We are going to get into draft here in a second. It looks like on the side of IQ, starting with a little, was it a Yorick band? RC answers with a Jace, followed by Emilio band. RC follows with Maokai and Rel bands, and then a Blitz band on the IQ side. IQ starting out with a flex pick like Seraphine here on this one. I think Richie's been known to play that in the mid, but I'm sure that can also be played as support. RC answering with a Lula pick. To be honest, I'm not really sure exactly what RC support plays that much. I don't recall seeing Aloe play that much in past games. You know, I haven't watched him. RC also picking up a Sivir. Definitely pretty classic Scoobs pick from what I see. He tends to go for these hyper carries, and they tend to play around protecting him. But IQ answering right back with another hyper carry, so this will be a pretty interesting late game for sure if it gets there. IQ pulling out the Jarvan. RC is definitely sitting and thinking about this pick, how they're going to answer that Jarvan, if they're going to take something of their own. He pulls out the Amumu. Definitely two pretty tanky junglers, and seems like both teams are very much going for a protect the AD carry comp from, you know, teams fight oriented from what I'm seeing right now. Now we have Scion bands and a Ornn ban. IQ thinking real hard about this last ban, because it definitely looks like they have the ability to. Both teams have the ability here to ice out top or mid lane. Looks like they're going to answer with a Malphite ban. I imagine Reese must have been playing a lot of Malphite lately if they're doing that. RC bringing out the Vex. I think that's a pretty classic trooper pick from what I remember. It'll be interesting to see what Richie or Reese go for on this pick. Richie has a pretty much an endless champion pool. But looks like they're going to give Reese his classic Gangplank, probably one of his favorites. And a Janna pick, so that must mean Richie's in the middle with Seraphine. And that's gonna be I kill cute dogs, bringing the Janna down to the bot lane. And Dr. Mundo in the top. This will be an interesting top lane for sure. It'll be a tanky Mundo, but Reese on Gangplank is pretty scary. If he gets out to, an early kill on Mundo, I can definitely see that lane snowballing pretty quickly. Spot lane, I'm not really sure what to expect. I think Janna and Jinx definitely have some opportunities to get a kill early. But I think if they let Sivir scale, I just think Lulu is a much better hyper carry support than Janna is. But perhaps the Janna pick is more to try to keep Vex and Amumu off of Jinx and let her do her thing. But we will have to see. Let's see if I can get my game volume up a little bit here. I forgot that was off.
Alternative.
And yes, Bucci the Boo. Apparently we do have commercials now. I don't know when that started happening this season, maybe. I'm also being told if you have a Prime sub, you throw that on the league, and they're gonna take whatever we get out of that and put it towards some kind of reward or something this season. So if you have a Prime sub sitting there, definitely feel free to use it. Right now we're just kind of waiting for the champ select to go through its pages.
Tragic.
Alright, we're about 4.5 minutes from the start of the game, so I might just play a little music here while we wait.
Yeah, you need some headphones, bro.
You know I said Jeff. Say son. You know I said Jeff. Just
Oh, man, you need some headphones, bro.
you know I said just you know I said just
Yes, Siminamos, that is indeed a Seraphine mid. They flexed it on us real hard.
you know I said just you know I said just
Oh, man, you need some headphones, bro.
you know I said just you know I said just
Alright, that's about perfect timing here. Because the game is just about to launch here. Hopefully it doesn't crash. That's all we can hope for. This is game one. This is game one. We've been pretty chill so far. We just kind of went through champion select, and then I put on a tune between the load time, and here we go. Let's get that scoreboard and objective timers up there. Definitely looks like RC just pinging out the standard 5-point. And it looks like IQ will do the exact same, plus the fact that their Janna is AFK, so I guess it'll be more like a 4-point.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Jinx placed an award in the Tri-Bush. IQ also taking North River Vision as well with award. Not Riley pacing in anticipation of the fight that will be to come here. And Lulu spinning endlessly.
Let's go around again.
It's an exciting start. We couldn't have asked for more action, I can tell you that. And my replay client just froze. Hopefully it fixes itself. Oh, there it goes. Good times. You can get rid of the timestamps. Which timestamps are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about the timers? Oh, you're talking about the bar. I see what you're talking about. It's probably somewhere in there too. Time controls, maybe that's what you're talking about. Scoob's doing the early push here, kind of taking a little bit of lane prio here. Cute dogs with a wide tornado, unfortunately. Just barely hitting him with the edge of the boomerang here. Maurice opting to take as much poke here at Mundo as he can. Super Noob and dogs finally hitting level 2 there. Reese popping barrels here. Doing a good job freezing that lane right under his tower right now. Trying to ice Mundo out a little bit as much as he can here at least. Yeah, Mundo kind of having to resort to just cleaver farming right now. Reese is just not letting him get even remotely close to that wave. Looks like both junglers doing a little west to east jungling here, I guess you could call it. She getting a little poke. Cute dog playing very aggressively. Going for what little poke he can. Red side picking out that Jarvan. Definitely seeing him on that word and Tribush, even though he tried to come around. Mumu is kind of heading down this way too. We might be getting an interesting 3v3 here shortly. Oh, but Mumu is recalling instead.
Back off.
Scoob spell shield tornado. No problem at all, he says.
Scum.
I'm gonna turn my game volume up a little bit too, maybe. It's pretty quiet. A little music ambiance too, why not, right? All these lanes, pretty boring farm fest right now. Gold is even across the board. Reese has about a 10 CS lead, but that's basically countered by Scoob's having a 10 CS lead in bot lane right now. Okay, I can turn it back where it was. Dog's coming up, trying to get a little poke on it. Reese's Wave finally pushing back the other direction after freezing it under the tower there for a good while. coming to top, dude. Flash a Q, hits the Q. Reese flashes. Will he hit the second Q, though? Yes, the Q lands. And Reese is down just like that. Flash Q, Reese couldn't react, followed by a cleaver, followed by another Q. He was pretty much CC'd. Didn't have really have a chance there. Bot lane of RC opted for a recall a little bit earlier than their lane opponents. Yeah, Mundo there, that goal is much needed, honestly. He was really getting behind in CS there. I mean, even now he's about 15 behind after he gets those. 5 coming his way. So even with the kill, the goal is probably pretty close to even at this point. Getting a little risky by sticking around there. Yeah, X checks gold. Good call. Damn, I was off by like a couple hundred there. Interesting. Let's see here. So it looks like a majority of the lead is definitely coming from Reese. As well because with the thing. Seraphine all it hits. Vex flies in, landing freaking Q, R, and E on everybody here. Follows up with another Q, follows up with a third Q, gets super noob. Misses the Q on Richie, but Richie's kind of pinned in there. Manages to answer with a kill on Sivir, and then Richie eventually goes down. It's a triple there for Troopers Vex. Yeah, Vex is gonna be a big girl now. That's all we can say. Reese here just continuing to be a bully. Mundo landing a couple nice Qs here though, definitely chunking Reese out a little bit. Scoob's now kind of getting to the point where he's got an item and almost a full item here. And he's just gonna be perma pushing this lane now, kind of shoving Jinx into the tower non-stop. In RC here, that team fight, give him a little bit of a lead in here in the gold as well, about 600 to 700. And Vex earning herself a 300 bounty for that one as well. That random tornado getting suspiciously close to a Mumu. But they haven't pinged him out yet, so I don't think they saw him. Aloe, not... He's baiting. He needs to bait a little harder, though. But J4 is now entering in Tribush. Janna steps forward a little too early, though. Pops Tornado in the ult. Gets a great knock-up on Amumu to get him out of there. Amumu trying to go for the follow-up Q. Misses. Amumu is backing up, running as fast as he can, but Jarvan drops the dunk on him, and he's out of there. Vex entering the fight from the top, but Richie also entering, hitting a huge R and a huge Q. Taking out Aloe, but nope. Oh, but Vex comes, he answers as well. Good roots all around. Good knock up here. Trooper getting the EQ from Jarvan, but answered with a huge Q for a triple. But Super just picks up a massive gold bounty on Vex after that. But Vex, 2 roams bottom, 2 triples now? Overall, I think with the gold bounty, that fight definitely kind of favored the IQ side of things, though. See me not, no Moss saying, yeah, Vex is going to be an issue. I don't think you're wrong. Vex is doing work wherever he goes. Basically, he's basically the only lane that's genuinely ahead in gold right now. Aloe popping the exhaust, maybe a bit of a miscommunication there, thinking that Vex was closer and was going to be able to go in on that. Unfortunate loss of a summoner spell. IQ electing to do a little dragon action here while they can. Looks like they'll be grabbing that uncontested, no problem at all. The first Cloud Drake of the game. RC deciding to answer by potentially doing a Rift Herald. I don't know what Alan's doing here, just kind of being a depressed mummy in the river. IQ kind of suspecting, though, pinging it out with the question mark. I think Reese here is going to maybe camp and try to get a steal. If he lands, if the eye comes out right side, oh no, but Riley, getting suspicious, comes and sniffs him out in the bush, getting him off of the Amumu. So that'll be a free Rift Herald for the RC side. And Trooper taking a Vision Ward uncontested as well. Super Noob's doing a pretty good job, I think, with the craziness going on in this lane. And Richie here, roaming in bottom. Is he gonna go for the ult? He goes for the R flash. A perfect spell shield from Scoobs. Negates it. Vex landing the R on just Richie's Seraphine there. Not enough damage for the kill though. Great chompers from Super Noob, who's just sitting there popping them rockets right now. Oh, but Trooper with the snipe. Jinx with the counter snipe with the ult. J4 dunks Aloe. Super Noob hits a huge long range W, but didn't get the last. Oh, but Bazbub flashes for the last auto. Scoobs here, trading autos with Super Noob, who's just gonna give it to Bazbub. I definitely think IQ came on the top of that one though. Super Noob's gonna probably manage to sneak an extra tower plate there as well. Reese harassing Riley here. Cute Dogs with a roam top. He's just gonna get a Vision Ward for that. Well, I think there's a second one he might be clearing though, and Bazbub is going for blue at the moment. Amumu's kind of sitting around top here, maybe thinking a dive's about to happen. But it doesn't look like Janna wants to. She's getting head back down river, maybe try to gank mid lane, but she's spotted by a war, so she's probably just going to have to head home and help her 80 carry farm a little more. Richie being pinged out even though he's not calling a ward. RC just had a little spidey senses going off there. Trooper's gonna pick up another Vision Ward here, kind of relying a lot of IQ vision right now. I missed where he dropped it. I do believe it was mid though. I think that's the only place it could have been dropped. Jarvan camping in the bushes. Aloe comes with ward. Dunks him with the R. He's not going to get able to get out of there. IQ's just going to walk away with the kill, but they're kind of chasing here. Vex answers the huge Q with a huge 4-person mummy ult. Vex killing Bazbub as well. Landing the Q on Super Noob, who flashes afterwards. Following up with the EQ and R. Oh my lord, or EQ and W, sorry. And Vex with the 4th R landing that fight. IQ is wiped off the bottom of the map here. Vex doing a hell of a lot of work.
Another.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
It looks like we're probably going to head right back into action here with a dragon spawning in about 15 seconds. Bazbub here, deciding not to go in. Probably a good call. I think RC's backup is a lot closer than his. IQ kind of clearing some vision here as a group here. Janna dropping vision wards, Reese poking out top. Mundo landing the Q, little poke. Bit of a vision ward going down back here. But good god, that Vex damage. 1 Q and Super Noob's missing a quarter of his health. Definitely still jockeying for vision, and then I believe it's an EQ from Vex there, just chunking down Jarvan as well. Vex hitting the R, follows it up on Super Noob, misses the R wide on J4, unfortunately, so he's probably going to get out. Definitely gives RC some Dragon Cryo here.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Red team will just grab that dragon uncontested now. So RC here, chilling with about a 2k gold lead. It looks like that entire gold lead is basically on Vex right now. Well, that's not true. Sivir definitely has some of it as well. IQ managing to sneak out a little Rift Herald here in the last minute before Baron spawns. Oh man, Trooper hits the long range R on Reese and blasts him with the EQ, falling with the R on Richie as well. Vex is just doing a disgusting amount of work. Reese didn't really have a chance to react at all. Pinging out the Janna, I don't think you're gonna be able to catch her. She's a speedy gal. Janna getting hot with the Moo Q over the wall, followed by the R, and he's just gonna go down before he can do anything. Blown up.
Come on, you. Let's dance. Ha!
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Gutsy call from RC, going for a Baron here. Kind of recognized Janna's down and Jigs is recalling, and Reese just teleported top. IQ kind of getting sus here, pinging it out. Reese with a great ult here. Moon is going to take a lot of damage sitting there by himself. Jarvan with the dunk on Scoops. I don't think he's going to do anything. Bazbub lasting a long time though, with Richie with a huge Q and an E. With a great auto follow-up, a double kill for Richie and Sivir Lulu. Trooper trying to answer, but if he does follow it, gets immediately exhausted, jumps into 4 members of IQ. You gotta feel like that's maybe getting a little overconfident. Because this is gonna be a pretty much a free Baron for IQ now. Resist, Reese flashing forward for the barrel chain. Gets Moo out of there, so Moo's not gonna have a chance to even steal this Baron at all. Great turn of events for IQ, absolutely on that one.
Main cannon at the
And Gangplank finishing his Quick Blades. Seraphine finishing an Archangel Staff. A couple of really big buys for the IQ squad. One thing I can't help but notice here though is RC really doing a really good job of filling the map with vision towards basically every major entrance and exit of their side of the map. I think IQ is recognizing that Mundo's top here, going to take the opportunity to go for a pick and at the very least get a tower.
Spotlight's yours.
Looks like they're making pings at jungle, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
RC doing a good job playing Kraus map though.
more powder.
Mundo takes top tower. Honestly, a great trade considering that IQ's trying to siege with this Baron buff, and honestly, they're not doing much with it as Mundo continues to pressure. Jarvan here trying to go in, getting stunned. Richie's R goes wide, a great tornado from Janna, but Vex hits a huge Q immediately knocked out by, or a huge R immediately knocked out by Janna's ult. We see Mundo teleport in as well, but he's getting poked out. IQ really showing off the sustain of the Seraphine and the Baron buff combined here. Scoob's getting a really aggressive, gets two-shot by Gangplank here. Huge Q from Vex, but that's not going to matter. Amumu goes in and dies immediately. Janna tornado hits. Reese sneaks in. Pops the ult, but he may be bit off more than he can chew. Mundo trying to get him, gets shield, back-to-back shields. The Mundo manages to pick off Reese, but now Super Noob getting excited, picks up a double on Lulu and Vex, as well as a Mountain Drake for IQ. Yeah, I have to kind of agree with that assessment, Simenos. They definitely could have jockeyed for the dragon with 4 while not committing. Well, Mundo could have gotten a second or even third tower. Definitely a huge goldsmith for IQ, the classic NA Baron throw today by RC.
Better duck.
I don't know why I'm humming that song, got stuck in my head earlier today.
Another.
Reese just playing aggressive, running face first in the window. Kind of liking the damage he's seeing numbers here though, but maybe they got more to chew. Seraphine has a huge 2-person ult. Mundo ends up edging out Reese, but Super Noob picks up a double kill in the mid on Scoobs and Aloe. IQ pinging out Vex here, letting Jigs take towers. Scoob's blaming his screen, saying it froze. It's unfortunate. about a minute and a half from the next Baron spawn here. I think that'll definitely be the next objective we see the fight break out over. Reese taking again a face-to-face fight against Mundo, but he's doing a lot of work this time. Mundo not doing much. He can't resist with a 26-minute solo bolo. Arlo getting caught out. Richie immediately calls up the ultimate. Huge burst. Great pick. Arlo probably picked up a bit of an aggressive pathing. Gets caught out. That's just unfortunate timing too. You know, their spawn timers are basically them coming up right when Baron spawns here, so it'll be really hard for RC to contest a Baron. It looks like IQ opting to take the free inner on the top lane. Just gonna clear out their jungle as well on their way out and take a recall. Sivir popping an ult for reasons? I don't have one, to be honest. Maybe saw something, got a little scared, kept it away. Now Aloe pinging out Mountain Drake, which is spawning shortly. Archie's maybe just trying to get a pick here. Sivir just finished Lord Dominic's. That's a great get, but I don't know if it'll be enough here. IQ having about a 6k gold feed here. Starting on Baron as RC starts on Dragon. I'm not sure how I feel about that trade, to be honest. IQ immediately just booking it down there. Jinx drops a rocket on there, not enough.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Reese trying to ult it, but Mumu doesn't miss that smite.
Another.
Alright, thanks for tuning into what you could. Got some late night league. Rex hitting a huge R, but not enough to blow up Super Noob, unfortunately. Got very close.
Hits the spot.
Feeling great.
RC desperately trying to clear these waves before IQ has a chance to siege. Really hoping that their Baron runs out soon, but I think they're still about a minute and a half out. Super League wanting to recall, but looks like IQ made the call to re-engage here and try to siege again. A lot of jockeying over mid lane here. Not much action happening here other than a lot of missed poke both plays. Janish throwing them tornadoes, Mundo throwing them cleavers, Reese throwing them barrels.
More powder.
IQ. Reese here setting up a barrel trap maybe. Riley shrugs that one off though, not really caring. They were popping an ult. Allen with a 5-person moonwalt, followed by 3-person insult. It's just not enough though. Lulu just can't, doesn't help. Riley getting hunting down by the Jinx rocket. Max range Jinx Q also noticing another kill. Jinx getting excited, getting a triple kill. Lulu, Vex. It was a great engage by Allen, but the rest of the team just wasn't close enough. And then coupled with the sustain from Janna's ult, it just RC really didn't stand a chance in that one. Looks like IQ is just gonna walk it down and destroy the base just like that. And that's game 1 IQ. Alright, we're just going to take a couple minutes here while we get the next draft up. Shouldn't be that long, though.
We used to be solid, not falling apart. Things never not okay when you were mine. You used to be honest, not pulling my heartstrings. Every other day you change your mind. Cause when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you land in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like that. Getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and running, going round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck in like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened?
Alright, looks like our pick ban phase is starting. And this time RC on the left blue side, IQ on the red. Starting with another Maokai ban from RC here. IQ again answered with the York. Definitely wanting to keep Riley off of a York tonight, which I don't know if I blame him for that. RC thinking hard about the next ban. Another Jace ban. Definitely targeting out Reese in the top lane here. And IQ answers with a Milio ban. Milio, I don't know. Whatever you like to call him, they banned him. RC thinking real hard about this next ban, using the full duration. Rel and Amumu bans. I think this is basically the exact same ban phase we had the last game. And RC deciding to take that Seraphine away from Richie. The question is, do we see I'm Alan play it? Or sorry, not I'm Alan. Do we see Trooper play it in mid? Or do we see, was it Aloe playing support, I believe? Super Noob electing for a Kaisa pick. I like it a lot. Definitely a strong late game assassin-y hyper carry, 80 carry when you get to that late game. Ooh, and a ballsy Blitzcrank pick here. We'll have to see if I Kill for Cute Dogs can really live up to the Blitzcrank expectations. Because when you see a Blitzcrank pick, you feel like you want to see them hooks, and it's just disappointing when you don't. RC picking up Kog'Maw. This is a very classic Scoobs 80 carry. I know he's beaten me with it a handful of times. When he gets to that late game and he's got a supporting cast, he's pretty good 80 carry. He's pretty scary. Very hard to kill. RC going for a Diana pick. Interesting on this. That's got to be a Seraphine support, I'd imagine. Which means that you got Trooper playing Diana in mid, would be my guess. And Bazba bringing out a Vi. Interesting answer for that as well. IQ is definitely seeming to go for like a pick assassin type comp from what I see right now. It's definitely gonna have some early game potential if they can start snowballing the game before Kog'Maw takes off. We're gonna enter second ban phase. IQ banning away Mundo from I'm Riley this time. RC opting to ban the Gangplank away from Reese. And after seeing what Gangplank was doing at the end of the game, I absolutely don't blame him. IQ answering with a Malphite ban, so keeping Not Riley off another pick. And the Olaf ban, also a ban targeting Reese in the top lane. Basically all these bans in this game are, outside of two supports, were essentially top lane bans. Both teams deciding to take away each other's comfort picks in the top. IQ picks up Xerath. I don't know if I've seen Richie play that often, to be honest, but like I said, previous champ select, he's got a extremely large champion pool and probably play just about anything out there. It looks like RC is going to bring out Zed in the mid lane. That'll be really exciting. A good Zed is really fun to watch. So we'll see if Trooper can play Zed like he played Vex last game, and it'll be really fun to watch. Riley opting for Mordekaiser in the top lane. So this must mean a Diana jungle then. Definitely was not expecting that. And it looks like we have Mr. Reese playing Garen, trying to spin to win. But it's an interesting matchup. We will have to see what happens in game.
It's your funeral. Never look back.
I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, it feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off, without even feeling sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again?
What's wrong? Can't take the heat.
Tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again and again and again, and I'm getting busier and busier, so disorientated. Busy, girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash, round and round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep tuned in my mind, can't seem to break away. Lost in time, thinking about better days. Do you ever get used to the pain? 'Cause I don't know if I can do this again. Now you got me wondering why you let me die alone inside. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding. Tell me why you left me bleeding. Died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding. Lullabies of you still in my head. Someone save me. Bloodshot eyes, can't sleep, I'm rotting in my bed. Even the drugs don't faze me. I don't think you understand. I gave you everything I had when it shit go wrong, and now you got me wondering why you let me die alone inside. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding. I died for you, I cried for you.
Alright, we're gonna be getting into game 2 here shortly. Spectator delay, they're finally catching up. With any luck, my game won't crash when it launches. Because we always love when that happens, right? Alright, let's get those scoreboard, check timers, time controls off. And then I think we're in business. It looks like red side here pinging an invade on the top side. IQ here.
To Summoner's Rift.
RC going for a standard 5-point. Diana coming late here. Might get her in trouble here. Running away, flashing over the wall. The hook plans are right back. First blood to Super Newt's Kaisa. It's gotta feel good that Blitzcrank paying off already.
Minions have spawned.
Scoops and Aloe here sneaking up to the front of the lane. I'm not sure if you want to pick the level 1 against the Blitzcrank Kaisa. Looks like they're just going to take the poke. But Aloe getting pulled in here, getting exhausted and ignited. Super flashing forward, landing the autos as the ignite. Not enough ignite ticks. Oh, that's got to feel bad. Aloe getting away with under 20 HP there, no doubt. And apologize, you'll probably see my game freeze here for a second, but maybe not, who knows. Scoops getting that level 2 first, getting a little Prio here. Not Riley also picking up Prio in the top lane this time. Richie missing the Q and the E here, but getting some auto poke. on Trooper Zed. Trooper missing the Shadow Q on Richie. Blitzcrank landing another Q on Aloe. Aloe throwing out a Q of her own, but the hook always wins. What can you say? That's another kill on Kaisa here, already at 2. Richie landing Xerath's little stun. Getting some more good poke on Trooper here. It seems I Kill Cute Dog's kind of contemplating going for a Kog'Maw Flash. Alan here finally taking blue at about 315, going for a full jungle clear. Richie landing more stun. Another Q, another W. Trooper Zed not having a good time here, pre-6. Looks like I'm Alan here, coming in for a gank here, maybe catching IQ a little off guard here with their forward position. Blitzcrank running away. Diana with the double jump, landing the Q on Super Noob. Picking up an early 150 gold bounty too. Much needed at this point already. Landing another stun, another Q, another W on Trooper. Richie here trading very well. Playing aggressive maybe for a kill, but decides to back off. And Reese doing what Garens do, spinning to win. Alan immediately spotting a ward out that was dropped. Manages to clear it pretty quickly here. Trooper finally landing some good poke on Richie for once. I Kill Cute Dogs kind of deciding to go on him or not, misses the Q. The hook goes wide. Richie landing some free poke here while Trooper tries to farm his wave under tower. And not Riley, just fortunately missing a lot of early CS here. Yeah, Reese already has about a 2-wave lead over him. Which is not a good sign. 6 minutes in the game. Reese going for the aggressive play with the Ignite there. A huge trade against Riley. And Vi, of course, IQ picking up a quick Baron here. Reese flashing forward with the QWR, but just slightly miscalculates the amount of damage. And Riley walks away with his life on that one. Scoot's kind of pinning himself to a bad spot here. Gets hooked. Gets knocked up. Gets hooked. Diana jumping in and watching I Kill Cute Dogs and immediately flash the hell out of there. Diana here baiting again. Luckily for I Kill Cute Dogs, the hook actually goes wide on Aloe. Much to his benefit, to be honest. If he had committed to that fight, I think I'm Alan would have walked in there and picked up another Diana kill. Or another Diana gank, I should say. That leads to a kill. Aloe getting some good poke here out on the Blitzcrank. Or Seraphine, sorry, not Diana. Vi coming in, immediately ulting Aloe, coupled with this Xerath R. I killed, sidestepping the hook from Off the Cute Dog. Scoop's just kind of laughing it off, poking him, kind of playing aggressive, getting some good poke back, getting him under 200 health. Looks like Vi here coming in for another gank on Scoop. Scoop's popping the kills. It's exhausted. Super Nuke picks the kill, but he might get the counter back here. Yeah, he does. So Kog'Maw making a 1-for-1 there out of nothing. When you also had Vi and Flash, and there's also Exhaust used there. Fortunately, he's able to follow up outside of the Mortal and just finish off the 50% that Riley couldn't do himself. So Riley finally getting on the board here with the kill against Reese. Aloe getting some good poke and a root against Super Noob. Super Noob using the ult here to get some distance between him and Scoobs though, and he gets out of there by getting pinged off. Spotted by a ward. Mercy just letting I kill cute dogs, or I kill for cute dogs. That's a big difference. Don't forget the 4. Just walk up and take that Vision Orb there in a 2v1 even. Definitely kind of over-respecting the Blitzcrank, you could say. Reese, recognizing he doesn't have a TP, is actually maybe heading all the way down bottom. I kill Cute Dogs with a huge pick on Scoobs though. Aloe answers with an R. Scoobs getting sniped out by 2 of 3 Richie's ultimate shots from Xerath. IQ pulling out the dragon, feeling really confident here. Aloe here jumping into the back of the pit a little early though. Diana hits a great ultimate. Immediately knocks him out. Trooper comes in with the shadow though, manages to counter with the Bazweb kill. And helps Aloe get out of there alive. All in all, 1-for-1, and Dragon's still on the board here. Actually resetting. Aloe getting spotted out here though, or excuse me, Trooper getting spotted out here. Getting a lot of poke from Richie. Goes for the aggressive kill on Richie, but fortunately the missed Shuriken just ends up being the difference maker, and Richie barely escaped from his life. Dragon's still on the board though, so we might see another fight there shortly. But IQ here has managed to scrounge up at 1.5k gold for about 12 minutes. And Richie here teleporting back mid. pick up the Baron. Bazbub did not miss a smite. Catching out Blitzcrank, Scoobs and Owl playing very aggressive, causing Blitz to flash and run out of there. That immediately getting spot out by the roam during the roam. Allen doing some extreme camping top here. Wow, and Reese wards over the wall. Doesn't spot on Allen. Not Riley here, picking up an ult. And Reese flashes up, gets caught by the Diana. Early on the damage, flashes forward, but Allen just gets queued out by Blitzcrank, immediately gets killed. And Allen and Riley managed to pick off Reese in the top lane. Looks like we're going to be having cross-map tower trades here, if I had to guess.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Blitz here clearing a vision ward in the top lane. Kind of looks like IQ may be collapsing here on top on not Riley. IQ Dog's getting pulled under tower. Reese just tanking it up though and popping the R, gets a quick kill here. Richie kind of walking into trouble here. Trooper though popping the ult a little early, still managed to get a kill despite the fact that Bazbub Q lands. A decent 1-for-1 in a unnecessary situation. But it also allows RC to make a cross-map play and pick up bot lane. But I think IQ might be answering with a quick mid turret actually, if they have the minions for it, which it actually doesn't look like they do. But it does look like Reese is up there picking up that Rift Herald, and Cute and Super continuing to work on that mid tower there. It will go down indeed. And Rift Herald ended up going to IQ as well. Garen just continuing to spin to win. Exciting gameplay out of that champion every time, guys, I swear to God. A lot of vision trading going on here. A lot of spin to winning. Reese going for a dive here under tower. Pops the R. Is he gonna make it out? He does. Whew. Calculated and escaped. Yeah, definitely probably sub 50 HP there. Now the old Garen healing. Apologize, I broke my directed camera here. Let's see if we can get it back.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yep, there it comes back. IQ here, gonna try to make a play here around Dragon here with the 4v4, starting it. Blitz coming in, Blast planting in. The hook goes wide, misses Aloe. Trooper definitely playing like he wants to go for a shot here. Aloe hits an ult, but no follow-up from the rest of RC at all. Aloe flashing forward, lands a huge knockback on Bazbub. Bazbub counters with the ultimate. We see range raining down here, but it's not enough here. Trooper picking up a kill, and Seraphine also picking up a kill. But Richie trying to answer, hits 2 out of 3 of his ult and kills Aloe. Reese comes in, finishes off Scoobs as well. Richie landing a stun on not Riley. He goes down, pops the R on Trooper, and that's a triple. You can't resist. Garen getting a little scary with a 550 bounty now. IQ is also going to take this Dragon here. Not sure if they're going to be able to do it quick enough though if Diana heads straight there. And it looks like she is. But it looks like the rest of Team IQ is getting here way sooner, so I don't know if he's going to have an opportunity to... In fact, he's going to get picked off here by Q. He knocks him off with the fist and then pulls him back, and Super Group picks up a free kill. And the IQ here decisively taking control of this second game. Definitely on a path to picking up a 2-0 on the series. Blitzcrank just showed off the Hextech flash, but he should have showed off with his Q instead, but he missed. Looks like IQ here focusing the bot lane, dropping Rift Herald down here. Trooper trying to clear it. Looking like a mistake right now, even with the shift away. You can't resist is basically just going to run him down with spin to win. Blitzcrank with the knockup. My camera moved away from him. Obviously that Q missed since there wasn't a kill on there. Richie poking out and eventually killing Riley with the combo of his abilities as well. And IQ just feeling in a very dominant position here in a 6k gold lead at 20 minutes. As You Can't Resist takes out another tower.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And I think Team IQ here making a Baron call. I Kill Cute Dogs here just messing around, pulling Seraphine with You Can't Resist. While the rest of Team IQ goes for Baron, uncontested. You Can't Resist camping for Diana here, lands the Q, lands the spin. Does he have an ult follow-up? Of course he does. And Alan just goes down like that. There's no counter for that. You get caught, you die. Now the IQ in the gold lead in the last minute here has ballooned up another 3,500 gold. Almost 4,000 actually. And they're just gonna take mid turret.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh my lord. I Kill for Cute Dogs here, getting a little overconfident, going deep into the base. Richie picking off Trooper and Aloe kills though, but I Kill for Cute Dogs definitely making unnecessary Hextech flashes into the base of RC here, as Reese just lets the empowered cannon minion kill the tower for him. And good lord, Richie lands a single Q, and Troopers, excuse me, Scoob's at half health here. Reese kind of styling on him here with some dance moves as he kills an inhibitor and just runs away. Not Riley, ulting, you can't resist. And the Aloe ult from Seraphine goes wide as more poke just decimates Team RC. Trooper going for the ult here on Vibe, not hitting the full Shuriken combo. Unfortunately, he's not going to have enough damage here. Team IQ here going for a reset, and Vi finishes a back cleaver. Garen finishes a Sterex gauge. Kaisa finishes a rage knife. Yeah, we got some scary things happening here on Team IQ. 23 minutes, 12,000 gold leave, 2 inhibitors down. Three dragons, a fourth one coming in 40 seconds. Team IQ just taking the whole jungle of RC as well while they're at it. Kill for Cute Dogs here, going for a random hook with almost no backup, but goes wide. Richie landing a huge W. Kill Scoobs, a kill on Al. Oh, Alan actually gets away, but Trooper and Al end up going out as well. Riley here ulting. Richie actually picking up a kill here. Kind of a little BM here, but Kaisa, of course, answers with the immediate kill on Mordekaiser. You can't here, just doing something. Taking a lot of turret damage. As IQ continues to siege here. Great ult from Aloe, but there's not going to be any ults since the rest of Team RC is dead. I don't think he's picking up the ring too much, and Alan picks some counter kills here. Kaisa doing a lot of work here on Alan though. He's going for a chase, but I don't think he's going to get close to shooting. That flash forward, that shadow swap with the Shuriken damage. But spinning to win Reese here. I think IQ is making a call for Dragon. So they're going to get their soul. And then they're going to go finish this game, I imagine. Trooper just getting sniped out by Richie. A double kill. Trooper going down as well. I guess IQ is just getting distracted off of Dragon at this point. Oh, and I killed for Cute Dog, getting a great hook, forcing the flash out of Aloe. At this point, I feel like IQ just needs to stop playing with their food and actually go eat it. Red team picking up Chemtech Soul. An extra bit of scariness that completely unnecessary. It looks like they're gonna pick up a Baron here, and then they're just gonna probably just clear the whole base, because why not, right? That's all you gotta do. Baron getting just slowly decimated here by IQ.
has slain Baron Nashor. Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
IQ here just escorting down their 3 waves of super minions here. Cannons decimating towers without them even having to touch them. Blitzcrank pulling a minion. IQ rotating over to retake that 3rd inhibitor. Backing off from a fight here. I don't know why. They have a huge advantage. They just need to go for it. Tower isn't that scary. And Richie just poking from downtown. Aloe hitting a decent ult, but no follow-up. I'm Alan jumping in, hitting a 4-person knockback, doing 4-person, damage. But they're just so far behind, it doesn't matter. Richie kites out. And, IQ. Let's fix this. Whew. And, that's gonna be it for game 2, guys. IQ here. Pulling up the victory. I'd show you the standings, but this is the week 1, so there aren't any yet. But we'll definitely get those updated as the week finishes here. I think there's another game tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm not remembering wrong. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for tuning in for some late night league, everybody. And I think I'm just gonna wrap it up right now since it's so damn late. Have a good one, all.